In pre-algebra, it's really hard to get used to the fact that now we have these x's and y's and z's and mixed with numbers, and you just need to get used to seeing it and working with this. Remember, the equal sign means we have an equation. Whatever is on one side of the equation is equal to whatever is on the other, and we have to balance that out. Whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other side, and we need to stay consistent. When solving an algebra problem, the first thing you want to do is check to see if there's any distribution. Here we have a parentheses and a 7 sitting outside the parentheses, which tells us that we're going to need to multiply. In order to do that, we need to distribute the 7 times the x and the 7 times the -4. So our first step is going to be to distribute 7x minus 4 times 7 is 28, so a -28. And now the parentheses can come off because we've done our multiplication, and we have plus 4x equals 71. From here we have terms separated by, this is an understood positive. There is nothing in front of the 7x, so we can say that's a positive 7x. We have a -28 and a positive 4x. We will notice that these two terms are alike because they have the same variable, which is x, and they have the same power. There's no power there, so it's an understood 1. So we can combine these two terms in our next step. These are alike. This is just a coefficient term. It does not have any variable attached to it, so we're going to work with that after we go ahead and combine our terms. 7x plus 4x is 11x minus 28 equals 71. A really important habit to get into is to, every time you make an adjustment to your equation, you want to go ahead and rewrite it and make sure you have a nice clean equation to start with. You don't want to skip any steps, and you always want to make sure that you put all of your math down. Okay, now, in order to solve an equation, we need to get the variable or the unknown on one side of the equal sign. So we need to start pushing everything away from our variable because we want to get him alone. And we can go ahead and get rid of our -28. In order to get rid of a -28, we need to add 28. The reason we do that, we use the opposite symbol, is because a -28 and a +28 makes 0. That way we can cancel it out. Now remember, we can't just take something and add it and do nothing to this side. We have got to do the same thing on the other side. So if we added 28 to this side, to make it true, we have to add 28 to this side. And now we have 99 on this side. We've gotten rid of this variable. We're going to rewrite it again so it's nice and clean. 11x equals 99. From this point, we need to get rid of the times by 11. So we're going to use the opposite operation, which is divided by 11. And whatever we do to one side, we have to do the other. Now the reason we use division to get rid of a multiplication is because 11 divided by 11 makes 1, and anything times 1 is the number itself. So these will cancel, and 99 divided by 11 is 9. So rewriting that, x is equal to 9. All right, now that we have distributed, we've combined our like terms, we've solved for our x, our answer is x equals 9. Let's go ahead and check that. I'm just going to write our answer right here, and we're going to see, are we correct? We can, in fact, check that by substitution. Substitution is where we take what we think our answer is and we put it back into the original equation. If it is true, then yes, we have found the answer. If it is not true, then something went wrong and we need to try again. So the original equation was 7 times x minus 4 plus 4x equals 9. I'm going to substitute the number 9 everywhere I see my x. So 7 times 9 minus 4 plus 4 times 9 equals 71. We're going to see if that is true. Let's work inside the parentheses first. 9 minus 4 is 5. So 7 times 5 plus 4 times 9 equals 71. Let's go ahead and do all of our multiplication. 7 times 5 is 35. Plus 4 times 9, 36 equals 71. If our answer is correct, this side will indeed equal that side. 75 plus 36 is 71 equals 71. And this makes a true statement. This is how you solve a simple pre-algebraic expression. Thank you, and subscribe to us if you'd like more help in math.